we've got someone very special at the Girl Chat table today. She's a rapper, an actress, and an absolute boss.
Yeah.
Give it up for my girl, Eve. This is so exciting to have you.
So much fun. I'm here with you lovely ladies.
Yeah, and you guys
Thank you
will
for
be with
inviting
us.
me. Thank you for having me.
Guest co-hosting, you guys. She'll be with us guest co-hosting all week long.
Yep.
So you guys do not want to miss this. Make sure you tune in. Eve, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me here.
Oh.
I'm so excited to be here.
We loved having you as a guest, so I'm like thrilled about that.
I know,
Thank
me
you.
too. And you've been crazy busy lately. I mean, like, you just finished your tour.
Yes.
Let's look at that. Amazing blend.
Yep.
Tell us about it.
Oh my God. So we went out all summer. And yeah, it was the full summer and some of October as well.
Fall.
Some of fall. And it was good. It was good reconnecting. It was good being back on stage. And
Right.
I haven't done a tour in a long time in the States, so it was really, it was
We
really
missed
good.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Now, Eve, you got married in 2014 to Maximilian Cooper.
I did.
And
Look at
I love it.
now he already had children, so you're a stepmom.
I am a stepmom.
But do they call you stepmom? What do they call you?
You know what? I let them call me Eve.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
mind. I have a stepdad. So I've had a stepdad since I was 14, probably even before that. But and I never felt comfortable calling him dad. And I never wanted my stepkids to feel like they had to call me mom.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as long as the respect is there,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
That's
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys seem like such a cute clan, too, because we came
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
to the red
it's
carpet
so
once, and
adorable.
you were, like, helping them get into
I
order.
know, which is
Barbershop.
so nuts. Like, even then, I was like, what are you guys wearing? What are you guys wearing? But I love them. I'm really lucky. The kids are super cool. They're super sweet. They're super respectful. Like, I got really lucky.
That's amazing. Seeing how you're like, I don't know how this happened.
Yeah.
Have you considered having your own kids?
I can't wait. That's
Yes.
I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait to see Eve as a
Yeah,
mom.
no, I honestly can't wait. But one of my friends, like, because I call my dog my fur baby, who is my fur baby, so whatever. My friends say, like, I'm going to be a smother mother. As long as what you feeding him. Don't let him.
I want to love
But
him
I
and
feel like
kiss
that's
him.
just love. It's
Yeah.
just, I can't help it.
Are we planning soon or?
Yeah, I mean, you know, hopefully when all the stars align, you know, and we hit that right night.
Hey.
Oh, and you actually live in London, which I love London.
Yes. Go ahead.
But do
Speaking
you
your London
ever?
accent.
Let me hear.
Well, I'm 10% British. So, but do you ever feel like a fish out of water there?
Definitely. Like, they definitely speak English, but it's British English. And
Right.
It's so different. Like, it took a minute for even just me and my husband. Like, if I would say, you're wearing those pants, and he's like, well, what do you, my underwear? Like, because they call pants underwear.
Right.
They call sweaters jumpers. I've even said Q.
Yes,
They
so
say
you're standing in the queue.
standing in the queue. I've
Standing in
said
the
that
line.
before. Like,
Yeah.
I've been saying words now that come out of my mouth that I'm like,
What's the cue?
It's
The
a
cue, the
line.
line. It's a line.
It's a line.
Yeah.
Oh, like you're standing in the
Standing in
line.
line.
You
Yes.
go back to Philly talking like that,
you
they're gonna be like,
Yeah,
can you
what
imagine?
doing? No, my mother would be like, really? Really? Yeah.
Standing in
Don't
the
play
hoop.
yourself. Right.
But it's the
Yeah.
posh side of you, so it's fun, too.
It's fun. I mean, I love living in London. I've definitely learned a lot about myself being there just because, like you said, a fish out of water. And me, I moved there with no friends, no nothing.
Wow.
Only my husband and his family. So for me, you know, now I've been there 2.5 years. I do finally have people I can call, like, you want to go get a drink or some food? Like, before I didn't. So it took a minute. I learned a lot about myself.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, it seems like we are ready to get into some girl chat, yeah?
Yeah.
Eve, you gonna keep it real?
Of course.
Okay. Let's do it. First up, you've probably heard that Mariah Carey has reportedly ended her relationship with fiancé and Australian businessman James Packer. Well, Mariah has turned up on Instagram for the first time since the news broke, and she's turning up for real. She posted this photo of her embracing a friend. And people also noticed from that night that she switched the finger she wore her $10 million ring on, her engagement ring. Now, do you guys think that, you know, that's the normal thing to do? Like, well, the question is, are they together or are they not together?
I don't think they're together.
They came out with a statement today saying that they're trying to work things out, maybe?
I just
I
like
don't
the
know.
picture she posted with her girlfriend and what she said about, you know, reading Women's Day, because at the end of the day, my real friends can read me, not gossip.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
I want them
That's
to.
real.
I want you. If something happens, I
That's
want
real.
you guys to ask me. Don't
Yeah.
read all that and then don't talk to anybody else about my business. So I feel for Mariah and that. I feel
Well,
for
and
you.
public breakups are really hard because
God.
everybody is
has-
weighing in
yeah.
on it,
Yeah.
looking
Everybody
in
has
on
an
it,
opinion,
and it's
yeah.
the he said, she said thing
Yeah.
always going on. So I kind of feel bad for them.
And it sucks that you can't just have some issues. Like she might have been, they might have had an argument. She might have just stormed out for a minute. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
And that, and then people see it and they're like, ooh, girl, they breaking up. Ooh, girl.
Exactly.
Like,
So true.
come on. Yeah.
In
What-
relationships, you know how you don't officially break up, you still need a moment to like
Yes.
talk
Yes.
about it. Or
It's
a
called
day.
a break.
Right.
You need a break.
Nobody
Right.
really breaks up publicly in real time, you
Right.
guys. You take months before you make an announcement
true.
or you say it. Like, time goes on.
Well, she need to make some decisions because, I heard
What you heard?
Everybody here.
they have, she has this reality show coming
Yes,
out.
that's right.
Oh, I can't
And
wait.
Very
it's
much
kind of
looking forward.
based
Me too,
on
me too.
the wedding.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're going to have to make some decisions
Wait.
real soon, Mariah.
Okay, wait. If that's true, like I said again, this is Hollywood. What if this is the dopest publicity
Bam.
stunt ever?
Bam. It
Because
could
now
be.
we're
That's
dying to
true.
watch
Yeah,
that
that's
E
true.
special.
Well, 'cause I'm watching.
Do we have
Yeah,
the footage
I'm looking
of
forward to that.
Do we have the footage of them coming out that night? I think TMZ.
That's her
She's
backup
been out and
dancer,
about.
though.
That's
one?
the
That
backup
dude?
dancer.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
yes,
backup
he is
dancer.
fine.
Cute.
Yeah, they tried to say that her fiance or ex-fiance thought she was cheating with
him.
this young gentleman.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame you if you was.
No.
Cute.
I would be
No.
like, okay,
He
but
could just be a friend.
Exactly.
Can we see it one more time? I just want to see. I want to see how she's looking. Like, can you?
You want to see her face?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Oh
that's
yeah.
No, but let me
sunglasses
tell you.
on.
Hold up. First
Tell
of
us,
all,
E.
let's look at that look. And we all know Mariah Carey. Mimi don't play no games. She know where the light is. She was looking
Yes.
towards the light.
Oh, exactly. Yes.
You know how she is. She don't play with her light. So,
Look into the light,
I
girl.
think that was just her being like, oh, they taking pictures?
Yeah. There's also talk about, obviously, it's a $10 million ring.
Right.
About her either giving it back or her deciding to keep it. What do you guys think about that?
Keep it.
Keep it.
Really? Listen, let me tell you something. That man better not ask for that ring back.
What?
Why?
I don't know why.
He paid for it.
Yeah.
Because, listen, you made the decision to ask me at some point, regardless of what problems in your life.
But they
this
didn't
is
follow
a
through
symbol.
with it.
But
Of
it's
that
a symbol
time.
of that time. And I think as a gentleman, you gotta let that go. You got some, like, stop. I don't know. I just feel.
No. Okay, I
just
agree
think
with
it's
you.
tacky.
I agree with you that a real man shouldn't ask the ring back, but as a real woman,
I'm not gonna.
I wouldn't want it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
why
wouldn't
would you
wear that.
You know what? I agree with you. I wouldn't want it, but I would go pawn it. That's what I would do.
But this is what I'm saying.
Fair.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
What
what I
about
mean.
this? What about this?
Take the ring and turn it into another
Yes.
situation.
All right. Let's compromise, ladies.
Okay.
Now, I think if the woman calls it off, I think the right thing to do, if it was your
Well, that's
decision,
what they say.
is to give it back.
Right.
If you said, look, I don't want to marry, I don't think this is right for me, I think that's messed up for you to call it off and still be like, but thanks for the ring.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
I get
But
that.
if he calls
This
it
is what
off,
If he calls it off.
Okay.
I would still
Yeah.
give it back because I don't want it either. But I
Yeah.
get what you're saying.
I would turn it into a situation. I
Exactly.
wouldn't keep it to be like, oh my God, this ring. I would be like, oh my God, what is this going to be in the future?
Exactly.
That's me.
This can turn
You got a
into-
lot of options of what you want it to be.
I would
Because
think
she's asking for allegedly for $50 million
Why?
from him because she said her
moved
time.
here. She moved here because of him.
Yeah.
Usually she stays in New York.
Girl,
Am I
that's
correct?
the risk you take on
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
I agree with you,
I
Adrian.
agree
Love
with
doesn't have guarantees.
You know what?
yes, but you know Mariah isn't like she's not in need of that cash.
No.
So whatever she went through, and she's asking for
I
him
think
to
it's
pay
pride.
for her pain and suffering.
Allegedly.
Maybe wants that time.
Allegedly, yes.
That
Yeah, I
time
think
that
it's
she
pride.
can't get back. Because I was engaged before, and that didn't. We didn't move forward. Obviously.
Did you give the ring back?
I tried to. I actually did because I'm a classy woman.
Okay.
But when he
tried
said,
to? What
but-
does
Hold
he
your
try
question.
to?
I know.
I said, no, really, I think that we're done. And you know what? It didn't work out. So here's your ring back. And he
Yeah.
said, no, I can't take it. And I said, well, then all right, I'll give it to Mama Mai. And I gave it to Mama Mai.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she made some really nice earrings out of it.
There you go.
She really
See?
did.
There you go.
And she doesn't care. She's like, this mine now. And that's okay. So I think it's all right. But I also think when you went through that engagement, I mean, I'm not going to speak for anybody else here except for me at the table. I went through a lot. I really did. And I wouldn't ask for money in return, but I do think that the way that relationship turned out, I felt like a lot of my time was wasted, and time is money. So
Right.
if that's the case with Mimi, I feel you.
I get it.
Exactly.
Well, now, speaking of celebrity couples, Lonnie, I know there's something juicy that you really wanted to talk about today.
Yes, finally.
What?
There is a rumor that Madonna and Idris Elba were spotted allegedly kissing after Idris's boxing match over the weekend. Madonna, you heifer, okay?
No!
She sent
I
this
love Madonna.
image. I don't care. She sent this image of the two of them out on her Instagram. I was like, and they were laying next to each other with the caption, "I kicked his butt."
Ooh-wee.
But have no fear. Because Idris is here. He went to Twitter this morning and was having none of this. He said, "Am I sleeping with Madonna? No. Don't believe the hype." I know it, boo. I know it. I know.
I was going to say, Lonnie.
I'm gonna tell you, because everybody take pictures with him laying down. Look at my picture. Look, I got one. See?
Oh, that is hilarious.
You ain't special, Madonna. You not special, Madonna.
Oh,
Not
my
special.
That's
No.
Oh my God.
Seriously though, what I do feel bad about, and this is what I want to discuss, is that when you do something like this, and it's kind of an embarrassment, you know, because
For who?
for her,
Madonna.
because he had to go and deny it, and the way he denied it, it was like a strong denial. It wasn't like, you know, a spade and a maybe, you know?
Yes.
It's like, it's a strong denial.
Yes, and it's not the first time. Do you guys remember in 2015 when I was at that Coachella, Drake and Madonna were performing on stage, you remember? And someone planted a kiss on somebody, and you see him legit
he
wipe
wasn't
the
happy.
kiss off
Yeah.
and turn around at stage.
Yeah.
And then remember before that when she shared a kiss with Christina and Britney?
Yeah.
And Britney was... She said in an interview that the Madonna kiss was too much. So I just wonder, what's wrong with Madge's kisses?
I love Madonna.
Did you kiss her?
No.
I mean, I'm
But
just
I would.
wondering.
But maybe,
I'm just saying.
maybe they just have like a friendly relationship.
Exactly.
Maybe they were just hanging out. You
And
know?
that's probably late night after a ton of drinks.
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Yeah. Okay, but I have
Quick.
to ask Eve, even if you just, obviously before you were married,
Right.
if you were just hanging out with somebody and people were like, oh, I think they're together, which people have done all the time. I'm sure you stood next to somebody and they're like, oh, Eve is dating so-and-so. Would you feel low-key offended if, like, the next day that person was like, absolutely not, I am not
That's what
dating
I'm saying.
you.
I think you would, regardless. Even if it's your
I would
if
be
it's your
like, damn.
friend, you kind of would be. You still would be like, oh, really, like that though?
I
Well,
would've-
maybe
like we just homies. Like
maybe
like,
he's
you know,
maybe he's seeing someone.
Okay.
And he doesn't want that
That's
person
probably what
to
it is.
think
But-
I thought he
that
was
he's
married.
dating
But he
Madonna.
could have called Madonna or told her, since they so friendly,
true.
and said, hey, why don't you put out something and say, you know, y'all, we were just playing, we're just
Yeah.
friends. Instead of him
Sucks
going,
you
no,
guys.
hell no.
Yeah, because I think a woman feels...
Wait, because he even cursed, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what that blurred
It's
thing was.
low-key
He was like,
rejection.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
It is.
cussing
I would be
on
like,
that.
but
Oh,
dang,
dang.
no?
Yeah.
That's how you feel?
I was feeling that too, a little bit. But at the end of the day, I was real glad Idris wasn't cheating on my girl Lonnie.
Yes.
Indeed.
I got you.
Still waiting on you to come, Idris,
Yes,
okay?
Idris.
And I'm also upset with you, Idris, because you're kickboxing. Why are you kickboxing? If somebody kick your face, that beautiful, handsome face, I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna get up in that ring, whoever it is. Don't mess with, stop kickboxing,
That
please,
is so
okay? I love the fact that I can give messages
Directly.
to him, directly
I know.
to him.
Have you ever met him, Lonnie?
No, but
Wait.
no, I've never met him.
Lonnie, if you met him,
attending my wedding.
if you met him, would you lose? Like, what? How would you be?
Yes.
Would you be calm and cool, Lonnie?
No,
or?
I just remembered. No, I do. I have met him.
Okay.
It was very early morning at an airport.
Did you have
Really?
your
And
face
we were
on?
both at Burger King. I will never forget Eve. It was at Burger King, and it was early morning. And I looked at him, and I was like, and you could tell we were both kind of tired. But I was like, Idris, and I was like, what are you getting? He said, a sausage biscuit, and I said, I'm gonna get a sausage biscuit too. loved him ever since. I just remembered that.
Yes.
Yes, that's when I started.
Well, girl,